drops,
sound.
snap drops.
No sound mark.
Preservation of capital is more important than making money. And you want to lock in your trades, you also want to protect your downside at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of AmericanDreamTrading.com's live futures and education and trading program, which was founded by Chad Christian. And we call him Coach because he helps us navigate the muddy waters of everything investing and educates us how to successfully navigate those waters. Glad you could be here today. My name is Mark McSee, and glad that you could be here and join us on your busy day, I'm sure. So thank you for being here. If this is your first time here, make sure you click subscribe, like, notify, hit all them buttons so that you won't miss any other upcoming broadcast. I'm still waiting for the TikTok feed to come up live here, and it's experiencing difficulties for some reason. It is what it is. I'm going to carry on. I'm not going to delay why this substandard software attempts to load up. Anyhow, glad you could be here. Trying to take care of clicking things here. So anyway, we had a pretty... Why can't you hear me? What's going on here that you cannot hear me? That's not muted.
I hear you.
Ann says she can't hear. I got that on.
I can hear you.
Anybody else?
YouTube, I can hear YouTube. I can hear you on Zoom.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're good.
All right. Thank you. Still waiting on TikTok, but if it pops up, fine. If it don't, it is what it is. We'll move on. All right. And my light just shut off. What's going on with that? I don't know. I don't figure that out one of these days. Need to take it down and look at it. So anyhow, we're talking about everything futures here. If you have any questions, all right, YouTube sounds fine. Thank you over there, Dan. Thank you for being here, by the way, Dan. And Doug, and all the others over there in the YouTubes, and James, and everybody over there on Facebook and Instagram and X and all the other ones that we got out there, all the other interweb things that's going on. Today was kind of a choppy day. We did make some money, but we had to work hard for our money. Work hard for our money. And who did we learn sang that song yesterday? Yes, that's right, Donna Summers. Got it. All right, beat you to it. So we spent the day today training a little bit on Trade-Evate software, believe it or not. It's another broker. I used them once in the past, and I'm giving them another chance here to run through. And actually, my user experience after one day has been very positive compared to the last time I used them. So I don't like to make past judgment. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm not endorsing them in any way. I'm just saying they're another broker that you can try out there to trade futures with. My main broker is Webull. That's where the bulk of my money's at. And they all have their advantages and disadvantages. So we're sharing that with the paid members today, showing them what it looked like, how it worked, how I could trade through TradingView, link to Trade-Evate, and execute trades flawlessly, including moving stops and take profits and trailing stops and the like. So it worked okay. So spent a little bit of time. Of course, I ended up costing myself money. I did finish green for the day, and there was a couple of times I was talking and demonstrating, pointing, just like I do here on the lives, and then when it gets me a couple of times. But I had more green trades than I had red, and I came out positive, so that was good. Actually grew by count probably, 7% maybe? I don't know. I have a small count that I transferred money in over there to give it the old college try to see what it has. And I am trading that count live in front of the paid members. Now, will I continue to do that? I don't know, because it's kind of distracting to me. We'll see. If I can concentrate and focus on my trades, I should be all right. And anyway, moderation, being a moderator comes first. Making the money is secondary. I can get up, trade anytime, up to 23 hours a day, make money in the futures market. So I fit that into my schedule as needed. Some days I make pretty good money before 8:30 in the morning, so 8 o'clock in the morning. And other days I don't. Today I didn't, matter of fact, I didn't even take a trade till after the market opened this morning. I was playing around with it, tweaking it, found some things I want to modify a little bit, and we'll go from there. Tomorrow will be a better day, and I was still green, and that's what's important. Finishing the day green. It's not the amount of dollars in your account or how much green you had, it's being green, because that's better for your psychology and better for your checkbook. So, good day, right? I came out of today with more money than I had when I woke up this morning. So, that makes it a great day. In my opinion, anyway. I don't know what your opinion is. Do you feel rotten unless you make X amount of dollars, or are you internally satisfied as long as you come out green? Which is it? Type that into the chat box. Let me know what's your view on that. Paid members, you can do the same thing over in our Zoom chat, or you can open up your mic and answer that question. What's more important to you, hitting your daily mystical goal that you have for yourself, or just being green, even if it's only $1 at the end of the day? Which one is the important one to you? Let me know. Please, you can open your mics and holler it out if you like, or type it into chat.
I take a small green.
All right, take green no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Green is green. All right, give it ticky tock.
Green is green.
Green
is always better than not green.
That's it. All right, so what you see on my screen today is my trading view, and these indicators that you see in the background are Coach's 3.0 indicators, which comes with every paid futures membership. It also comes with the VIP Gold, crypto, and futures memberships, full memberships. Obviously, we're going to have times where we're doing specials, special deals. It may not be included with it, but it is with futures. Crypto, the special $19 offer that we're having right now, the indicators won't be included. But if you have a full-time membership, it would be. So, to give you a chance, we're offering the futures for 2 weeks for $49. It's a $250 a month subscription if you pay monthly. Obviously, you'd save substantially by paying by the year, but that's just to give you roughly monthly what that cost is. The VIP is $250 a month, or futures is VIP. Futures memberships is what I was trying to say, is $250 a month. But you can kick the tires for 2 weeks, get full use, full benefits, everything that comes with it. And this thing, I'm going to close this thing out. This thing's just driving me nuts. Restart it. I'll give it a college try to restart this here in a few minutes, but we're already a quarter after the hour, and I have an issue. So I'll click it here. We'll let it go again, see what it does, So let's take a look around the block here. What do we have? We have the Russell. Actually, we were having more calmer success trading the Russell, trading the Dow. There was some spectacular drops today. Gold had to just drop like crazy. Platinum dropped like crazy. Oil had some chaotic movements here and there. And NQ and NAS, in other words, the NASDAQ and the ES, which is the S&P 500, they was choppy. Now, I don't know how they ended up after the fact, because I pretty much got wrapped up in trading the Russell and the Dow. It was just a little bit smoother ride, right? And just nice down, nice up in before the market, and then it come back down. Now, it looks not too bad here, but during the trading hours, you know, these candles were moving pretty good, right? They had some nice big movement. You can tell by the length of the candles there. But we had a lot of members make money trading this here, and it's still been in a downward trend. A trend is your friend. There was a couple times I took scalps to the upside, and they were just that. When you try to go against the trend, you can get your face ripped off. Don't try not to go against the trend. But if you are going to make a quick scalp, and I do it quite regularly against the trend because it's maybe popping up all of a sudden, people were trying to push it up and it just failed, I will take them trades, and if I can get a good setup to the upside, I will scalp against the trend. But I'm not sitting in it all day. I'm in and I'm out. I don't play. I try to take my profit and get out of Dodge as fast as I can before they even knew I was there, right? And so don't be afraid to go against the trend. Just don't believe that it's going to go straight back up to where it came from, because the trend is your friend until it's not. So if you're going against the trend, scalp, scalp, scalp. And if you're not a good scalper, don't scalp, right, until you acquire that skill. The NASDAQ is kind of nice right now looking. I mean, get rid of these lines here. Wrong button. Button. There we go. So NASDAQ don't look too bad now, but there for a while. Oof. Now looking back at it, hindsight doesn't look that bad, but boy, was it volatile. Up and down and chop, chop, chop. It looked pretty rough, but now that I look back at after the fact, it doesn't really look all that rough, right? And that's where you learn to trust your indicators. Trade to trade, it's in front of you, and run the indicators down. And just write it, in this case, all the way down. You get back and look at this now in hindsight, if you could have stomached it and just truly trusted your indicators, easier said than done, right? I struggle with it myself every single day. You can really come out with some very nice trades. Look at that, just straight down. Very, very nice. I mean, just from this point on here, you're talking, what, 1,200, just say 1,200, 1,218. Nobody ever gets in and gets out like you want to. So you have a 1,200 tick drop, and the NASDAQ pays $5 per tick. So what is 5 times 12? 60, right?
60.
So if that's a 1,200 tick drop and it pays $5 per tick, that means I made how much per contract?
600.
Yeah. Imagine if I had 10 of them. Imagine if I had 20 of them. Imagine if I, had 100 of them. That's a pretty good day's work, right? Just by trusting my indicators. It really never broke and held much above the 9. I mean, there was a couple times it played peekaboo. I would have gotten nervous. I probably wouldn't have held it myself, just knowing who I am and how I trade. I like to lock in my profits to my own detriment sometimes. But here it rode to 9. It didn't really get too far away, but it did. It broke. I definitely would have went to the upside on that if I was going to do that. But it's a very good trade overall there. So, and then the Russell, talked about that. It's a little bit the same, but a little rougher. And it's kind of like the Dow. The Dow's got that same look to it. So those are all pretty good things to trade. I mean, even ES was, pushing it on the rough side too. Choppy chop. Then it just dumped and dived and just kept going down, and ended up making a lot of people a lot of money. Now, I didn't make that much money today. I wasn't really concentrating on building my account. I was being a little bit more conservative. I did do a couple dumb things in trading. Today cost me money, which I did point out. Not that they didn't see it happen in real time anyway. They just too nice to me. They don't say, "Hey, dummy, you shouldn't have done that." Right? Ralph would get on me about it. Probably Doug too. But the rest of them, they're nice. I'm not. I'm a boomer. I just tell you, hey, you shouldn't have done that, dummy. Right? So, but ES same way. It went up and then came down over there, in that same time period, really. Here, down to here, there's 195. To make that easy, let's just call it 200. 200 times 12 is what? 1250. That is $2,500 on the way down there, right? So, some good, serious money be made just on one contract if that's all you had in your account, right? Yesterday, I made $3,000 trading one E-mini contract all day, in and out, in and out. I wasn't all day even. It was just, I wasn't even hitting that very hard, but one times that I went, I did good money. So it doesn't take a lot of money to make money, but the more money you have, the more money you can make, because it does take money to make money. It's contradictory, right? So, but you don't have to have a lot to get started, and you work hard, you learn, you get educated, and you learn how to day trade. And over time, your account will build day by day by day. Some days it won't, some days you'll lose, but over time, you'll learn to grow your account. And as your account grows, you can increase your position, which increases your profits per trade. And it's all math after that, right? Building your account. So, only difference between me and a member that regularly makes $1 million in a day here at American Dream Trading is his account size is substantially larger than mine, right? But if we both make that same trade, we both make the same percentage gain, right? So it's just his bank account is a lot larger. So he's able to generate $1 million days without blinking twice sometimes, right? Yes, it's hard work. Don't get me wrong. I'm not minimizing the ease of doing it, but you know, when you have larger, you're putting more money at risk, and that's not something that happens overnight either. You got to learn to be able to stomach that kind of movement, because you know, you hear somebody, well, you made $1 million today. Well, you may have traded 3 million or 4 million, right, to make that million. So when that prices are going up and down, you know, $5 a tick times thousands, right? Every time that moves up or down, he's losing, you know, tens of fifties of thousands of dollars on his trade every time that tick goes against him. Of course, when it goes up, he gets that right back. So it's all relative. It's just all simple math, right? More for every contract that you buy, that multiplies your gains, right? So the trick is learning how to trade it the same way you traded when you were trading one. If you were successfully trading one contract and now you've worked your way up to 100, the trick is trading it the same way you did when you traded one, right? And that comes with time and experience also. You start out small and you slowly build your account. You slowly increase your size. You don't go from one contract, oh, I can, look how easy this is, I'm going to go to 100. No, that's not the way you do it. I think you will find out real quick if you tried to do that on your own. You'd probably stroke out, right? Especially if you looked at your P&L to see how much that moves at any time. Oh, TikTok, your visibility is restricted. For what reason? I haven't been live for 2 seconds over here on TikTok. I tell you, I think there's something going on here with this. This is screwy, right? Anyhow. So, wait for that to go through. Click this one more time. Let me know if you get notified that TikTok's live. They're paid members. Just holler it out. Just blurt it out. Doesn't matter.
I'm refreshing regularly, and I'm not seeing it. So the fact that they're telling you already before it's live that you're already restricted is garbage.
Yeah, it is. I'm not even live yet.
Word.
I'm trying to do the appeal thing here. Yeah, hasn't broadcast 1 second yet. Appeal
It's
not
just
approved. I didn't even. It didn't even give me what the reason was on my appeal that time. That's how screwed up it is. Yeah, we're just gonna. All right, says we're on live now. Continue. All right, check see if there's a feed there for you. Now I don't believe we're live, but it kind of telling me I am on TikTok. Anyway, let me know if you see it. I don't see it on my end.
Okay.
Oh, well. I'm not going to waste any more energy on it today. All right, so YM is continue. It's downward. It's down there at a double bottom, hanging out. We'll see what it does here. This bounces or not, or whether it continues upward. Yes, I have a lot of lines on my chart. I'm going to be redoing them this weekend. I pulled up the NQ chart today when I was screen sharing. I'm like, oh my, there's a lot of lines on that chart. All right. TikTok thing keeps popping up. Distracted me. All right, so we got a little bit of a bounce there. See what goes on here. ES is continuing to downside now. It's diddling in the middle of that channel. You see that? See? It's a downward channel. It has been a downward trend all day, obviously. But it's diddling in the middle. But that doesn't mean it can't continue to stair step down, right? Just going to go sideways here. So don't diddle in the middle, do we? So if you weren't already in this trade, you really should consider whether you want to enter trading in it. Now, can you? Yes, you can. You can enter a trade right here if you really wanted to. Just understand that you're diddling in the middle, and the results may vary. It may not be to your liking. As long as you can accept those risks, have at it. Do I? No, I try. Well, I try to resist doing it, but I'm a scalper, so I don't. It doesn't take a lot for movement for me to pull a couple dollars out of a trade always. So I'm not scared, but if I have a choice, I won't. Today, I made a couple poor judgment trades, and fortunately they came out okay on my end, but I did have 3 losses, 3 red trades today, and 2 of them was due to distracted trading. But I told the members I hadn't had much sleep last night, a few hours sleep. So you have to consider those type of things. We talked a little bit about the psychology of trading yesterday, but there's also your health involved in when you're trading, right? Didn't sleep well last night? Well, maybe your brain ain't as sharp as it is. Maybe you shouldn't trade. Got the flu? Yeah, maybe you shouldn't trade today, right? Got a big old head cold? Maybe you like your alcoholic adult beverages and you had too many and you got a hangover. Well, that I would highly advise against trading on them type of days too, or quit drinking, one of the two. Not that I'm trying to impose my morality on you or anything. Kind of am, but you don't like it, go to another channel. But you get my drift, right? So if you're not really all there for whatever reason, illness, tiredness, maybe you worked a double last night, you're just tired. You're just plain tired because you're tired for really no good reason. You're just tired, right? Or you had a fight with your significant other, or the dog bit you and the kids are screaming and puking all over the floor. You're just having a bad day, right? Having a bad hair day. Some of those are the days you should probably not trade either, right? For a very reason that you're probably not thinking clearly and if you don't think clearly, you don't feel rested up and sharp in the mind, that will probably reflect on the trade that you take. How do I know this is true? Because I've heard countless stories here at AmericanDreamTrading.com on that very thing. People say, I had the flu, I shouldn't have traded today, I'd end up being red. Right? Well, it's because you're just not all there and you're not making wise decisions. So if you get into that, in your physical well-being is not good, let alone your mental, right? So if you're physical, it's attached to your mental, they will go together. So that's another little thing, a trick for free that you get. Just make sure that you are in good shape. And I did back off on my trade. I didn't stop entirely like I should have, but I did slow way down. Matter of fact, I only did, when I say I did 10 trades, 12 trades, whatever it was, I'll look later. Instead of 30 or 40 or 50 or whatever it is I normally do, bunch, because I'm a scalper. So, and part of it was that I was covering the Trade-Evate software with our group, showing them what it looked like, how it worked, and advantages and disadvantages, the benefits to them if they would, something they want to look at. Wasn't recommending it to them, and I'm not recommending it to the yuns either, but it's an alternative. It's something to go look at. Okay, so don't be afraid to consider other things out there. Your broker's not the only one player in town, so it helps to shop around once in a while. You may save money. One of the advantages I'm looking at for my personally on Trade-Evate is saving money in fees. Is it a better broker than my broker that I'm using now? No, I'm not saying that at all. I don't have any problem with the broker I have now. It executes my trades good. I don't really have any complaints. I've been with them the whole time since I've been trading. So, I'm going on 3 years of using Webull as my broker. Has it been perfect? No. Has it been horrible? No. Has it had its moments? Oh, yes, definitely. Yes. Yes, it has. It's made me want to pull my hair out, my 3 hairs out of my head a few times in the past. Don't experience. They've upped their game. They've gotten better like everybody else, right? Let's face it. It's a fairly new market here. It's still a growing market. There's more players coming on the scene. There's other players that's not making a cut and failing. So I am overall happy. There's no real reason to change. Matter of fact, I've been dragging my feet on sending more money to Trade-Of-8, so I finally did it. And after a week, my money was available to start using. So last night, my account was unlocked with a funded account now. So, because they got to make some money off the interest before they start letting you use it. That's how that works. But don't expect to send money to them and have your funds available right away. It takes a few days. In my case, it was... I'll have to go back and look, see what day I sent that. I think it was less than 5 days, actually, I believe.
See if you can go here. So there's like a drywall patch.
Mountain Dad needs his mic muted. We're going to take care of that. Thank you. Oh, the joy of a live open mic, right? You hear some funny stuff sometimes.
Oh, boy.
We've all been there, done that, though, haven't we?
I've heard some stories.
It's embarrassing
about
sometimes.
I've heard stories about live open cameras.
Yeah?
Oosh. Yikes.
All right. Giving this one more try on TikTok. It's 2:30 now anyway. All right. So, ES, let's see if we can find something here to trade. Do we want to find something to trade? It's really flat. I mean, I think, I don't know for a fact, but I'm guessing is that the symposium, the FOMC meeting Friday at Jackson Hole, Wyoming, is putting kind of a dampener on, because they'll say what's probably going to happen at this symposium. That's the main reason people are listening. It's not the official what's going to happen for sure, but they kind of give their thoughts on what might happen, a little bit more open and honest in a public forum of what the state of things are, right? And whether they are leaning one way or another. Now, they may not give a definite answer, but all the journalists and the people that are attending that will definitely be reading between the lines. So, hey, Brandon, how you doing over there today? TikTok is live. Thank you. Thank you for that, finally. Now, why did that suddenly start working? Does that make a lick of sense to anybody? Welcome, TikTok, when you get here. Well, let me go over here to TikTok and see if I can get on TikTok on my computer here. See what happens. Back. All right. How did I just looked at my bio. How did I get 278 followers? What's up with that? Where are them people? I don't even know 278 people. Oh, that's right. I'm a TikToker now, ain't I, Doug? Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, actually, when they click on these, they're following Coach, because it's
Coach.
a business account. So, all right, TikTok, glad you could be here today, even though I can't see it. Won't load up on my end here. Anybody else besides Brandon see?
Yeah.
You
You're
see it?
up. You are up.
All right,
Live.
let me restart this browser over here.
I had to keep refreshing it, but it's up.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting here doing also. And it's just like, it says no live streams for you. Go back. Well, I want to go back to what? Why do I want to go back? All right, let me see if I can find something to trade while that's doing that. If you guys see some questions or comments on there, feel free to holler them out. Ooh, yes is still to the downside. RTY. Oh, look at RTY.
Poll numbers and the.
Yeah. What was that?
Something.
Something about whole numbers?
Hot Mike Mama. She's at it again.
No way. Well, somebody that named himself Hot Mike Mama would have a hot mic. Imagine that. What a great name. Did we ever tell you that fits you there, darling? She's a sweetheart, even though we do tease her a lot. Everybody loves Hot Mike Mama.
Yep.
And if you don't, you got a coal for a heart. You got a black
Yeah,
heart.
that's damn right.
We like to tease her and give her a hard time. You know why? Because she can't yell back at us right now. She lost her voice. It's recovering. She had some work done on it. She had it overhauled. And she's recovering from that. So we can make fun of her all day long and she can't say anything back. But I know she can turn her camera on and give us that look, and that'll be plenty to scare us right there. So
Yeah, she can also type a furious note in there too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's pretty bad when somebody's text makes you cry, right?
I know, right?
No, she's not like that. She's a sweetheart. All right. And she's been with us for quite a long time.
3 years.
Yeah, there she is. She's got a little bit of a voice.
She is. She does our IPOs for us.
Yep. As a paid member, you get access to the IPO corner. New and exciting IPOs. Sometimes they're there daily. Doesn't mean they're all going to make you money, but oh, look at that YM to the downside. Are we gonna play this? Let's play that, Doug. We'll go play that. We'll move that up there. Stop up there, because I had an itchy trigger finger. I just wanted to play. You know, I didn't even look at my L2 to see what was going on. What did I just get in? Oh, the Dow YM.
I was gonna say, what are you even looking at?
I don't know. I don't have my L2 up here. That clicky thing. Now I'll be able to see it.
Just broke double bottom.
It didn't break and hold. I jumped in it. Got a little carried away there. Imagine that. That's all right. Put my L2 over here a little bit so I can see it better. All right. So wait for this to go back down. I see that 903 there. I got a little excited, but it's already pulled back. Now the price is going up. Well, it's still fighting. I still got hopium here, Doug. I still got hopium. I'm only down 250 now instead of 500.
Yeah.
Look at that order at 898 there on the L2. 898. 898. 898. That sounds better. Oh, that would be nice if it come down there, because that would be below where I got it at. I could make me some money off of that. It wants to go down there. It wants it. I mean, it's only been going down all day, right? How hard can it be to go down some more? Matter of fact, if it goes down, I'm going to let it run. If I get green, I'm just going to let it go. Right? No reason to get out of this trade since whenever. All day, really. Other basically this little pop here where it went up. The rest of the day was down, right? Doesn't mean it's going to continue that way, but this way here's down. It's all respected a 9, is it not? As long as it stays below the 9, I'll stay in this trade like you're supposed to. That I talk about and instruct about on a daily basis, and I am probably one of the worst offenders in doing so. Oops, well, that stops way up there. I don't need to stop that big. Keep it right above the 21 there. Just in case. I'll slide that down. I'll slide my stop down as this moves down. Normally, I don't even worry about exiting or adjusting my stops. I always, once I'm in a trade, I usually keep my finger on the button right there so I can close my position at a second's notice. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not going to even look at it. I'm just going to pretend it's not there. How's that? Believe that? All right. Oh, my TikTok won't load in my browser for some reason. I don't get it. Maybe I need to log out and log back in. I don't know. I'll do that. Hopefully I remember my login credentials, or my browser remembers them for me. I'm still down 100. Now I'm down 200, waiting on that to break through. Okay, keep watching. Stay below the 9. You've been down below the 9 the whole time. No reason to go
down.
Go down.
Ange, I got a question for you. I'm going to send it to you in chat, okay? I'm just looking for some location information if you have an idea.
Well, it says I can log in with this QR code thingy. You ever hear about them QR codes? They're kind of a neat thing. I don't know when they start. Must have just started those things last week. Must be new. Must be some newfangled thing. All right, waiting to pull here. It's sitting here forever. What's the problem? What's your holdup? Why can't you just go ahead and go down there? Look at that. It's still below the 9, though, is it not? That 895 order's still sitting there. It's not as large as it was, but it's still sitting there. The problem is, now that I look at the upside, there's just as many orders of the same size over there now. So I may sit here for a while, but we'll wait. Because what happens when it sits there for too long, people get nervous and they decide, oh, it ain't going up, I'll just go ahead and sell. So I'll be here to catch it. I'm in the trade. I've got to manage the trade. And at the same time, the NASDAQ and everything else is going down also. So been a big bleed out kind of last 2 days, roughly. And there's my trade there. Wow. There we go. I want to look at NQ on this. NQ's doing the same thing. Matter of fact, NQ's getting down at my gold level. It's hanging on tight on NQ, which is, I don't have pulled up here. There's ES, NQ, NASDAQ. And I have a gold level right here at this level, basically. Or no, it's up here. What's the number? 460-ish. 460, 460.50 really is where it's at. Let's stay here up there. Close enough. Oops. I select my tool to put the line there. Here we go. All right. Who's been to AmericanDreamTrading.com today? Did you get over there and grab our free Discord? Did you? Oh, that's why it wasn't showing, dummy. I had the lines turned off. This is why. See that? Doesn't that chart about blind you there? Right? Now, when you spread it out, it doesn't look as bad, but this one's got to the point, even when I spread it out, it looks bad. That's when you know it's time to clean your chart up, start deleting things. So I am at a gold level here, level around this area. So we'll see if it bounces off that. But the Dow is what I want to drop back down, and it's not doing that, and I am down $650. Hopefully that comes back down, or I'm going to have to go get a job at McDonald's. You want me? How would you like me to be your head fried cook? Would you like that? Come in there and see me. All right. All right. All right. Go up here. Are you going to come down? No, this is even worse. Now it's popped up above the 9. We don't want it to do that. We don't want it to come back down, not go back up. Down, I need it to go down for me to make money. You're going to make me lose money in front of everybody here? Well, it's not any different than the other day, I guess, right? Look at that. I got to rip that Band-Aid off. I can't let that go higher like that. Let me see what this next L2 here shows. 907, 906, 905 towards the bottom. That would be just back down to the line at 906. Is the price going to collapse here? Let me see. Kind of acts like it is. The volume dropped off now. Now I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to sit here a minute. Did it break and hold above the 9? That's the question I should have asked myself, right? Well, the answer to that would be what? How would you answer that question? It would be no, correct? It did break above, but did it break and hold above that white line? That's my 9. So until it does so, I might as well just sit here, because now the L2 is showing me 896s and 900s again, which would be, I got in at, what is that? 901. So it has to come back down to 900 plus for me to make a moolah. So I'm going to be patient. Now I'm only down 150. Watching the L2, there's some 894s on my L2. Come on, there's some 890. Ooh, 888s. That's looking good. Come on. All you got to do is get that far. Okay, I'm watching this trade. I'm up $100. Let's see how greedy I get. 250. Oh, I said I was going to let this run, didn't I? Is that what I said? Is that what I said? I lied. I'll take that money. There we go. Lock that in at 44,900. Is where that executed at. So I really didn't make that much money on that. Anyway, I don't even know how many trades I had. 10? Was that what was on that? Let's take a look. See here. NQ did break, but it has not broke and held away from my gold level yet. As you can see, it's getting sucked back up. The magnetic pull was not destroyed, so it is still there. All right. Yeah. Boy, look at the Russell. Look at that choppy mess. Who wants to play that? That looks like stalactites. Mm-hmm.
Hideous.
Nope, not playing that. I'm not even going to look at that again. That ain't going to straighten out anytime soon. Enough to make me want to enter it. That's just a dramatic pullback. Again, still having that break and hold below for that. And the Dow went right back to where it was, so it's a good thing I took my profit, right? Man, I'm the world's greatest trader sometimes. No, I took my profit because I wanted to get out of that trade. That's why I took it. So, who else you got to find, be honest with you? You know that we provide training up to 12 hours per day from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. All you got to do is get out of bed and show up. Right, Doug? So, the last 2 or 3 days I haven't. And I think 1 out of the last 3 days or 4 days I got there. All the time. I was tired. I'd take a nap. I needed my beauty rest. Right? You can see what I'm talking about, why I need my beauty rest. All right. What questions do we have? We got any questions over there on TikTok? I still can't get that to come back up on my computer for some reason. I don't understand. I even logged out, logged back in. Try one more time. Still live on TikTok? Who's on TikTok? How many we got on TikTok? Take a look, see. Been live for 15 minutes. There's Brandon. I guess I can see if there's questions here myself. I got a little chat box here on this program here. Thank you for all the joins there. Double Bounce. Oh, I love that name. Double Bounce. Who's Double Bounce? Are you new here? Double Bounce, or are you one of our members who just decided to change your name to that? I do like that. That's a good name. Trader B's over there. Good. I have a lot of familiar faces. I see some little new ones. User 57204036208 joined us. Thank you for coming. You might want to consider changing your name a little bit. Crypto Chris Pro joined. Glad to have you here. Blake King. ADT Coach joined. Is that me or is that Coach? Let's see. And we have Pete Ski. We have Antonio. We got Gibson. There's all kinds of people. I like that Double Bounce name. That's the winning name of the day right there. Double Bounce. Why? That's Coach's favorite trade. Double bounce. Right? Double top. You bounce off the double top. Bounce back up off the other, off of VWAP. Keep going back and forth. Bing, 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 bing. Danny Mercer's there again. Good. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in your chat box down there. Be greatly appreciated. Should give a thumbs up, a like, a share, and click your notification buttons. Let's smash them likes. Get them up there. Get them up there. Get them up there. I'm not going to read that username. I like your name, but I'm not going to read that. Let's see. Anyhow, good. What do we got going on? Am I in that trade still? No, I got out, didn't I? I killed that trade. That don't look good there. ES is flat. Kind of looked like the Russell did when I got into, or the Dow. Russell's just plain ugly. I don't see that coming out of that anytime soon. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch that chart out with a different one. They get in them chop zones sometimes. It's really hard to break out. But when they do break out, watch out. You can make a pile of money if you're there when it happens. All right, YM is to the upside. Oh, should I jump in it even though it's been down all day? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I can see looking backwards, there's a little bit of plateau here, right? So if I pop a line on there just for giggles because I can, right? See this level right here? There's two wicks there together. Matches right up with these. I'll just leave that dash so you can see it because I have another line right there anyway. So I want to see if that'll pop up there or not. I was actually going to play it to that line. That's at 9:30 and I'm at 9:13. That'd be some good money, would not? $5 for on the Russell or the Dow pay every quarter also. I believe so, doesn't it? The Dow pays. Where's the Dow? The Dow pays every dollar. Pays $5 every dollar. Dollar make you holla. When it goes from 918 to 919, you make $5 per contract. Questions? Questions? What do we got going on TikTok? Any questions? I am reading a comment. Hang on. Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, I am. Back to that. All right. Oh, Doug, you're too nice. Did I ever tell you, Doug, you're just too nice of a guy? Sometimes. You're just too nice.
Crude's looking better.
Who is?
Crude.
Crude? Who's crude? Oh, oil.
Correct.
Oh, all right. I get you. Let's take a look at that. I've ignored that all day ever since it was pretty volatile there in the morning, and I was just starting out, and I didn't want to trade that live until it settled down. But yeah, that looks pretty good. You have the VWAP up above it on a 1 minute chart, up there around that $62 mark, 62.01 currently. And you can see it has been hanging out and rejecting off of VWAP. So it's already crossed over the 2, and the 9 is crossed over, so that's looking good also, right? So anyhow.
Potential.
Sorry?
It has some potential.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's, you got about 8 cents, so you can make $8 on a micro on that, or $80 on a regular contract between there and VWAP. If it makes it up that high, again, it's this time of day. I don't particularly personally care to trade energy or metals due to the lower volume, but it's not that you can't make money, because you can. It's just not one of my, not if you got in down here, yeah, you'd be really sitting pretty. Especially if you got in on the break and hold the 9, yeah, you're up over $1.10 or whatever a share. That's good money. Good. A contract, not a share. Points. All right, come on. Are you going to pop here or what? There's the break of the 9. It's also against my gold level here. If this can get some movement on it, I might take a quick scalpy scalp on that, right? We'll see. It's on the shoulder of the previous candle, but does it have enough enough juice to get it moving or not? That's what we got to see. Got a big order at 461 to pull it back down. That's down to the gold line, right? Now, I saw that on the L2. So if I enter into this trade, there's a doggone good chance this is going to pull back, right? Right, where's that 461 at? I saw. So that would be, yeah, that'd be right here at the gold level. So I know that order was there and they want to pull it there. So if I take a quick scalp and make a few dollars here, I'm going to get out of it, right? There's 50. I want more than 50. I want more. Not acceptable. 50, 100's not even acceptable. 250 would be better, yeah. How about more? How about some more? What do we got to the upside? 270, 71, maybe if you're lucky. I'll take that $250 though. That works for me. Why is my P&L negative? What's up with that? Didn't I reset it or something? I may not reset it today. I didn't look. That's the first time I noticed what it was. So maybe I had a negative thousands or something when I was goofing around. I don't know. Realize P&L. Yeah, I probably didn't reset it. And look, I got out of there and it's pulling back because I said we wanted to come back to that 60, right? 61. And there it is. One candle scalp, in and out. Like to get something that runs and let it run. Here's a break of the 9. Here's the break and hold that didn't break and hold because it didn't start on the shoulder of the previous. Shows a weak leaning trade. And oil, just like said, nah, not today. I'm tired. I'm going home. And it packed up, right? Now it does meet here. If you see the top of these wicks here, this line going across, right? Is there anything this way? Yeah, look, it goes right to the bottom of those other candles. So there's a little minor level there that it pulled back off of, but had more to do with where VWAP's at, I would believe, than anything else. And what else do we have? We have, what platinum ended up doing? Everybody look at that since that thing went down the toilet earlier today? Let's see what it did. Did it continue to do that or not? Oh, no, I didn't, because I remember it went back up. Remember I said I wanted to enter there, but the volume was really bad at the time. I'm like, nah, better judgment says to stay out, no volume. And then it popped up at whatever time that was. I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was. I was thinking about getting in here, which it did pull down. I would have made money, but the thing popped back up. So if I hadn't been paying attention. And let's go back to... Go back to the Russell. Russell, there you go. Russell was trying to act like it wants to break out a little bit too. What time is it? Going on 3 o'clock, coming approaching power hour, right? So, have any questions at TikTok over there? Uh-huh. A whole lot of love in here, says Doug. Uh-huh. Yeah. They were drawn to that person's name, I think is what it was. Who else has a question? What do you got? Trying to look here and see. This thing's swirling around so much. Oh, Mark Richardson sent me love. Oh, thanks, Mark. You still in here? Thank you for everybody that joined over there on TikTok. Well, we did manage to squeak up to 13 on the late start. But if you have any questions, type them all in the chat there, and we'll do our best to answer them while we're live here. We got about an hour left, maybe. Waiting on a phone call that I may have to potentially walk away from this live feed for, but we'll see. Hasn't happened yet. I'm waiting on a return call, important one. But he might be in surgery right now, so I'll have to wait. All right, Russell. Man, that's going to break above. If this breaks above this right here, I got some levels here that you have to fight. I might play that up. Try to play that a little bit up to the 200 there. You're going to break. I'm going to jump in early here. It hasn't broken held above the regression channel yet, so I'm probably going to pay the price for that. And we're going to slide my stop down right here. Where do I want it at? Let's go right there for now. All right. What did I just jump into? The Russell. Well, let me get my Russell RTY. We'll see if we can let this one run at all. Do have nothing spectacular on the L2. All right. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this take profit doohickey bar, and I'm going to slide it right to that 200. Look at that. I'll make $400 if I walk away and it goes that high. Or I'll lose $650 if it goes down. You can walk away just doing that very thing. I don't recommend it. I don't like doing it. I don't want to walk away from any trade that's active, right? Anything could happen. You know, they don't guarantee your stops will work, by the way, just so you know that. There's nothing guaranteed about it. So if it would happen to blow right through it, you know, it may not stop. Ringing it in with frat. When you read the level 2 is the green side buy and the red side sell, yes, in an oversimplified version. What happened to my trade? Did that thing stop me out just now? I looked away to read that question. Or did I bump it and it closed it? Anybody see that happen? Hello? Hello?
Dropping.
I don't know what happened. I'm 800 in the hole now, so it got tripped out somehow. Either I did it. Oh, it got stopped out, right? Okay, thank you. I was reading the comment up there, not watching what was going on. I just slid my stop to ring. Yes. So that is in essence what that is. However, you can sell on the bid and buy on the ass. So I buy on the ass side a lot of times. I'll play wait for a level to break down, and I'll buy on the top of the ass side. And kind of ricochets what that does. Then when that sells off, it moves up to the price, right? And you can we call it slingshotting, right? Gonna ride that one wall to the next wall. So yes, I buy on the ask all the time. Quite honest with you, when I'm trading individual stocks like in a pre-market.
Still dropping.
Oh, I better trade that then. Chase that, right? Let me chase that. No. Look, there's a triple bottom right here. What do you think's going to happen right here? Now that I entered to the downside, what do you think's going to happen here? Huh? You want me to guess what's probably going to happen? It's probably going to bounce right here. Watch me lose money. Let's see what happens. Now it is entering power hour. Anything can happen. Now I'm up $3,300, $2,750. I'll take that $1,650 or whatever it said there, because there comes a little bounce there. Now, when I was talking about this triple bottom, I was telling you here visually, right? You can see these candles right here. So I expected a bounce there, and it kind of did. Not real strong, but it did bounce. My little drawing tool here down here where I can see it. I don't need another. Yes, I'm definitely going to need to blank out my charts. There, my charts are in bad shape. And getting a 50% retracement on that gamma candle that I could have rode up. But I didn't. It wasn't really a choice. I just didn't think about it. Missed opportunity is what you call that. And why does that retrace like that? Well, that's, Coach teaches us on that, this very thing. Happens, this goes down, everybody takes all that big profit that happened all of a sudden. They get excited, I'm taking that profit right now. And they get out, and then the price starts to go back up. So, anywho, that's how you do that. This is how we do it. But yeah, swinging it. It's in the oversimplified version. Yes, the green side is the buy, the red side is the sell. Buyers on the one side, sellers on the other. But you can buy and sell on either side. It's just a number when it comes down to it. Right? Those are people that are putting in buy orders on one side or the other. And you really don't know, right? So now what is going? Look at this. Now my realized profit is now lower. I went down instead of up, and that was a good trade. I must have some order open here somewhere. I have to have. No way. That was 2 running trades in a row. It doesn't show any orders here, though, does it? Filled, filled, filled. So how can I be in a negative trade? I don't get it. Well, let's reset this and see if it continues to do that.
You have an open position?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, but it doesn't show that I do. That's the only reason it could be doing that. Do you see that? See, it doesn't show. It shows they were filled or whatever. I mean, I only have. Okay, that's disconnected.
Oh.
You know what? I wonder if right there, RTY, did I leave a stop loss or something open maybe? I don't know. All right, well, it just reset anyway, so I guarantee you there's nothing open now. All right, let me make a trade here just to see if there ain't something goofy going on. I'm buying.
It's pretty wild.
And I'm buying at one of the worst spots that you can buy at. Where's it here? Hot on it. All right. See what happens. Well, when I reset it, I didn't reset it big enough. So really, I only need a few. I don't have to have a whole bunch here to trade. Let's put something in to show that I'm buying it. I'm going to go to the downside here just for the sake of it. There, I'm down 50 bucks right on entry. And there's my stop. There's my stop up there. Oh, wow. Where's my P&L at? Let's pull this up and see. And it says I'm down $125. Yep, it's matching right now. So I don't know. I don't know if there had to be an order open somewhere. There's no way I was losing money. It probably had a stop that didn't get stopped out somewhere, and it finally hit it. So now I'm up 25 bucks. Playing this to the downside. I was planning on a bounce off the 9, but I didn't look at anything. I just entered this to make sure this was working. And this might be lagging a little bit too. It's pretty close to being on. $75 I'm up. Want this to come back down here and then take the profit. That's what I really wanted to do. All right, that's at that 27.79 level, which is at the bottom of the L2 right now. Not very strong orders there. How many trading here? 5. So I'm not going to get great big numbers out of this, but I will get some. 5. Should be able to make 500 bucks easy off this trade if it pulls. But it's not. It's jiggling around. Now I'm losing money. All right. You're going to bounce back down? Yeah, well, there's still 79s on the L2. I'm not convinced this is going to keep going up. Not huge orders, but they're there. I think this thing's going to mess around, pull back down. I mean, it's steady right now. It's not moving up or down. Look at that. Back down to break even again all of a sudden. See that? Just looking at the L2. Can I take that 25 bucks profit? Sure can. 279s are there. I was looking for that 279.2 to come back down to that, right? That's what I was really trying to do. I want to exit this trade and see what this thing shows me here on it. So is there, I'm up $25. I'd like you to pull down some more. And keep, all right, so next green I'm getting out of this. This thing just bouncing around here. Same spot all day. And I'm losing my 279, so now I probably won't get green again. Losing, no, it's pulling back down. All right, second I see green, I'm out. If it gets, I'm losing ground here. It's probably going to go up instead of down now. 279.7. There's 5s again. 279.4s. All right, time to start watching this. wanted 279.2 over on my L2, but it's not. No, there's 279.4. Pull. Come on. Don't sit there too long. Yeah, it's consolidating here. They can't get it out of this area, and it's after 3 o'clock too. All right, get back down there. Click buy as soon as that goes green. I see 25 bucks. I'm getting out. There's 25 bucks. I'm still in it. There's 50. That's better. There's my 279 too. All right, now it's at the bottom of the L2. Now you'll want to pull down there. Let's go. Pop down there. Quit diddling in the middle. There's some 278s. That's even better. There we go. Watching the L2 278.9 down there at the bottom. That'll be below my 279. If you can make it that far, there's $125. There's 278.8s, 278.9s, 279s, 279s. I'll take the 50 bucks and be done with it. Could have made whatever more it was. I'm staring at the L2. See which way. Now, the problem with staring at the L2 like that, making my decisions, I'm not giving it time to move. I'm not giving it time to do its thing, right? I'm doing on what I see immediately, and it's influencing me when I get out of a trade, right? I'm watching for a certain number there, and if that number disappears, I'm like, eh, right? Yeah, I was profitable. Now, how can I have a negative 32? Well, probably fees, maybe. I don't know if I even have fees built into this. Do I? Yes, I do. I got commission. 5.74. That's probably why right there. I got two things here. Check that thing. I don't know. Well, I don't really care what it says. This is paper anyway, but it just kind of aggravated me that I'm at zero now all of a sudden. How'd that happen? Must have broke even on fees, huh? All right, NQ. Who's grabbed one of them memberships today? One of them special promos. Kick the tire for $49. Get in here, get in, get out. Get it on. Move it on. Move it on up to the top. Deluxe apartment in the sky. I'm going to move it on up. Come on. You don't know who. Am I surrounded by Gen X's around here who don't know what any of these lyrics are? Come on. Only boomers know these things.
The Jeffersons.
There you go. Correct answer. Oh, my buzzer ain't working. I gotta try this.
Was that Wheezy?
Wheezy! Hang on here. For some reason, my little soundboard thing here needs plug this real quick. Ah! There we go. Anyway. Wrong button. Log myself out's what I did. Hang on. Hang on. Technical difficulties. There we go. Now I got it back up again. Anyway. So, have a great day, Doug. Have fun. Thanks for your help. Appreciate it. Bye, Doug. He already left. Can't even say goodbye. He already left. See how he is. Now you're stuck with me and Ange. Oh, my. Wow. All right, NQ's trying to break out above, and they can't do it. It's 3:15. RTY still choppy, ugly mess with could potential breakout to the downside. ES is also stuck down there. Well, here's down here. Look. When was this? RTY? I don't order an RTY, do I? That must have been an old message. Yeah, there's no open positions here at all. All right.
It's when you flip the tabs at the top, you'll get the notifications from the trades that you did previously on the other tab.
Oh, okay. That's what that was. Thank you. NQ want to break out above the 9 here. Hasn't been very successful lately. This can break and hold above here. I might consider it, but that's diddling in the middle of that channel. I don't really like this trade. But I could go scalp for one thing here, right? Or I can let it run and see what happens, right? I got a gold level up here. It's going to have to break through. Last try, it broke through, but it couldn't hold it, right? So We'll see what happens. Nope. Bail. All right. All right. Hello, let's go. You want to try to do it? Let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Let's go. Come on. Go up or go down. Make up your mind. Just diddling around stuff for the birds. For the birds. Telling you, for the birds. Nope, can't make its mind up. All right, enough wasted time on that one. It'll probably crash now that I looked away from it. Yes, it's kind of trying to do the same thing now. Is Russell doing anything different at all? No, they're all at just levels here. Can I play that to the downside? Let's see, what's Russell showing to the downside? 278. Well, that would be nice. That's clear down here. That's down to today's low area. If they would see that and pull that, now they're all about the same size now. Never mind. Never mind. Yesterday's news today. Come on. Now you want to pop to the upside. There's really nothing up there either. Well, 280, 281. Gotta get up to the 21. Oh, there's big order at 280. Huge order at 280. Yeah, too late now. I already hit that. There's 115. It's trying to break it down. It did break it down. Might get a little pop there, maybe. They start, that's figure. As soon as I enter it, they throw an order in there. Oh well. I tried to game the system there a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Come on. Getting that little slingshot there is what I was attempting to do. Oh, bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Oh, well. Ange, look at the ticket. Ange.
YM is trying to break the 55 on the upside.
Up $50 on the slingshot. Can I take that? Yeah, we'll play around here. It's hanging right there to 21. 2-1. There's not a very strong indication it wants to go all the way up, but you know, it's power hour. I'll play around here. We'll see what happens. I got these, see these little levels here? Look at all this choppy mess. Where's that going to stop at, right? Nobody knows, right? Would it be a smart thing to take the 25 bucks? Yep, sure would have been, or the 50 bucks in that case, right? So, but I will do a tight stop here just for. Let's go to the top of that candle, bottom of that wick, just in case they dump it. There's 125, right? There we go. Yeah, Ange. Take a look at the ticket, Ange. Thank you. Goodbye. Mm-hmm. All right. Hello. I'm going to take that. If it gets up there, I should have took that one. Every time I tell you what I'm going to do, I end up costing myself money. Do it, then tell you what I did. That's probably the smarter play, wouldn't you say? Oh, look at that one pop up there. What are you going to do? You going to stay up there? What's that number? 280, 281. Oh, can it break 282? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Am I not the world's greatest trader, at least for the 5 seconds? Wow, look at that. Wish the 9 would catch up. 275 on 5. Oh, look at that. 300 bucks. There's this double top. See all this mess up here? Who knows where that's going to stop, right? I'm going to guess that it's going to stop at all these tops of these here, right? The wicks and the bodies. There's a big old ginormous push. Oh, Mark, you could slide your stop up and protect, at least you get minimum. There you go. That's how you use a stop to secure your profits. Now I'm up 350, but I'm guaranteed 225 if that pulls back. Now I can click this at any time and take all of that at once, right? Well, I can lock it in even more if I want. Let's make it a little tighter. Let's make it 300 even. That's just a nice pretty number. I'd only give up 50 bucks in profit, right? Now if you had a trailing stop, that would follow that up right with it, right? And there's the 300. Is it going to pop up above here? There's some 282.6 orders down there. There's some 282s showing at the bottom of the L2 now. L2's filling up with 282s. It's only at 281. So all they got to do is somebody got to want to buy them, right? Nobody wants to buy them, then the price will drop. I am up $400 on a trade, guaranteed to net out 300. Let me tighten that up just because I can, because I really don't care. This is fake money. It's not my real trading account, right? But I'm treating it as such. And this is how you can see I can move my stop up to preserve my, see there, it tells you I'd be down 125 if I leave it there. I could slide it up here, 325. If I go up here, I'd lock in 425. Of course, it would execute the order right away. So we'll leave it at 325 out of the 400. How's that? That gives it room to play around. That's really too tight, you know. So it's sitting here dancing anyway. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to go ahead and take that 350, so don't pull back, because it's stalled out there at them 282s on the L2. We'll see what happens. It's getting close right here at this level here. These double tops. See these right here? See right there? So I look backward on my chart, even though I don't have an official line there. See how these all kind of topped out here, roughly? You know, they don't stop dead on a dime on them, but the majority of them. Can I tweak that up or down a little bit? Sure can. Put it anywhere you want. It's my chart, right? So I'm going to go down here on the bodies. If all the wicks line up, I'll use the wicks. If you get a lot of them lining up, right? So there you go. Now, if it breaks and holds above this regression channel line, I might be even tempted to enter in again just for the fun of it. Let me check this P&L thing. Is this thing working? Yep. I'm $317. So whatever I did, there had to have been an order in there that was left open me. All right, you're going to break above this, or are you going to bounce back off? You got a little double toppy thing going on over here too that you got to watch up here, but that's where the 200's at. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's show you what happens if you don't wait on this regression channel. This is part of Coach's indicators, right? You need to, this is a trend line, essentially. That's all that it is a trend line. I am going to put a tight stop here because I'm just trying to prove a point. You need to wait on when it breaks above or below trend lines also, because the odds are this thing will reject. Now I am up 25 bucks, but the 200's up there. That's the only reason I entered here, because it's not going to go that much higher anyway before it stops at that 200. I thought it would reject it already, to be quite honest with you. There it goes. I've found that the upper band of the channel and the bottom band of Coach's 3.0 indicators are a highly effective tool. They respect these lines, right? Immensely. Most of the time, they generally don't just blow right through them. Now, when they break out from them, a lot of times, yes, they'll take off. It's like it's a wall holding it back, right? And when it breaks out, it will take off. Now the 200's right here. 200 is my next big thing to profits. It's not that far high. So anyway, I'm just going to head take profit here, 25 bucks. Nothing to write on mom about, but 25 bucks. Would you take 25 $1 bills and flush them down your toilet? Well, no. Then $25 must indeed have value, right? There we go. So, yeah. All right. Bye-bye, Felicia. Sorry. Thanks for trying. Thanks for playing. Try again. Anyhow. See what we got going on here. Nothing there. All right. Who's head over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Grab that free Discord where you can interact with other members of American Dream Trading. Ask questions. There's discounts. There's all kinds of little things in there. Yes, it's limited what you can get on the free plan. The paid membership has its privileges. Go check it out. And while we're there, they got some promos running. You got the premium promo running for $19 for 2 weeks. You got the futures promo for 2 weeks for $49, and the crypto promo also for $19, I believe. Yes. And it seems to me I'm missing one. I am missing one. Is the diamond still available, or is that off the table? Did he get rid of all of them? I don't know for sure. I have to go open up the Discord, take a look at it, and see. Going to break out here on the NQs. That would be nice. About half hour left. Now, if this will break and hold above here, I might be interested. I'm going to wait and see. I might like to play this. I like NQ so much, and I don't even know if I played it today. If I did, it was very short. I didn't do any long plays in it, I don't believe. I was being ultra conservative today, first day, using that new trading platform just to make sure, right? Started out with some micros, and then I got tired of that because I didn't have my micros charts charted out. Even though they're the same, they're a little bit different. So I got tired of that, and I just went straight back to trading 1E mini, a lot less hassle. All right, come on. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure I had a loss when I did E-minis, did I? I don't remember. I know I did on the first 2 micro ones, or 3 mic. I think they were. I don't know if I had more than 3 now. I wouldn't know. I'll have to look at it later. Plus, I want to see how, if the profit and loss after the market close, whether it settles at a different amount in the morning, and see if it matches the same at night. You know, because sometimes things that they drag their feet, you know, on updating. So all them little things that you don't think about on a normal basis, but are important. I want to check all those things out. I know Webull has, once in a blue moon, it'll get behind on its current P&L, what you have in there. All right, here's a good test. I have a gold level here at 460.50. And what do I have? 460.50s right now. It's the top of the L2. This could be tempting to get into. Yep, it's losing steam. That's a gold level there. So we're waiting on it to see if it will indeed break. And it's losing steam already. All right. Come on, that's looking promising. Ooh, a big order up at 65. Where's 65? Oh, that's up there a ways. I'll play that L2 play there. I'll see what happens. Here, what am I playing? Oh, I didn't reset my count. I can only do, let's do 5. It doesn't matter the number, as long as I get something on there. Missed that entry. Oh, it pulled back. Ah, doggone it, pulled back. I can't even buy one. How much money do I have in my account? I can't even, oh, 100,000, that's why. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, this is charging overnight rates, so I can't even, what do I got? 100,000? I can buy 3. It's charging the overnight margin overnight margin rates on paper trading, which is like 36,000, even though the intraday is only like 1,700. So there's my stop. What did I do here? What do we got? All right, so now we're going to break. And what did I say? Now I already forgot what I said. 68? Is that what I said I saw on a, what was it? Oh, now there's 70s. There was a big order. Must have been at 68. And now I'm starting to see, watching the L2, up, losing 68s. I'm going to take my profit as soon as this thing pops again. I got in late, fiddle farting around with setting, getting the right amount in my, that's why I usually take my paper trading account, make it $1 million or 10 million or whatever, just so I don't have to piss around with that kind of stuff. Am I trading $10 million? No. I'm still only trading enough to buy it. Now I'm losing steam here. All right, so this thing goes green. I'm going to, right here, 467. That 468 was there. I don't know, did it fill it and be done? Yep, hit 468 even with the top of that wick right there. Yep, missed it. That was that profit. I was trying to get in down here a little lower, but. So now I'm only down 90. This goes green. I'm going to take it because that 68 disappeared, and I don't see anything on 68, 468. Oh, there's 469. All right, it's coming back up. Never mind. That's how fast things change. And I'll take that for $100 right there. There we go. Now I'm up $477. There we go. That'll pay for the electric bill this month, right? And the insurance. And maybe even a cheeseburger if there's anything left over. We'll see. All right, now what am I showing? 472s. Oh, man, I should have stayed in that. There's 472s coming up. On here, I'm going to pull down to my gold level. If it hits that, then, oh, well, I deserve to lose it all if I let it go that far. So, 470s. 470s right where I got in at, I believe. Yep, something like that. It's got to go back up there at 472s. I saw there's $60 profit. Here we go. What are we going to get here now? Are we going to get up to that line or not? At 476. I see some 471s, but no 472. Where'd you go? Come on. Oh, there's some 473s peaking. Big order 473 on the L2 on the ass side. Sorry, but this doesn't have that L2 built into TradingView. I'm using my Webull's L2. Yes, there is a DOM on the trading thing here, but it doesn't show you because the paper trading only have one line. There's 15. There's a 472 again, back there again. It's still there. 473s I know are there with a big order. So hopefully they quit throwing orders in lower. Why would you not hold your order and let it sell for more? Does that make any sense to anybody? Why would you put an order in a lower amount? That makes no sense. Let the thing climb, sell at the top. Isn't that how it's supposed to work? Buy low, sell high? Seems like some of these people just don't get that concept. $330 I'm down. Oh, well. I gotta look at this message. Hang on. I got a message I gotta look at. Hang on. Oh, I already read that message. Never mind. I already read that message. And I see I haven't got my phone call back yet. All right, let's go. Get up there. We're going to let this ride. I'm going to see if this can break it, hold above that 476, right? We'll see what happens. If it gets that bad high, I will move my stop up. I want to move my stop up to about where it's at right now, but it's got to get up here for me to do that. I'll lock that in, basically the top of these candles right here, this level, which is the top of where that candle's at now. But it's got to get clear up here before it does that. 470s, no 472s, not looking good. It's showing signs of weakness, which is this little layer here, right? The bottom of these candles, the top of that one. It's got to break through basically where I bought it at, unfortunately. So I'm going to take my profit here. If this thing don't get going, I only see 470 and 172. Be bopping back and forth. No real strong indicator. That said 0. No, I got some money. It's had a dollar amount. So I made profits, 507. Whatever I made, must have been $50. I thought it said 0 when I clicked it, but I don't know. All right, what else we got going on? Let's walk away from this one. ES is up at the top of the channel with some dojis. This looks like it might be running out of steam. 25 minutes left. You'd think things would be getting excitable around here, but they're not. Other than me, I'm the only thing getting excitable here, right? Come on, you can do it.
You can do it!
Let's go!
I love when plans together.
There we go. Yes, you're going to break out of this channel. And then if it does, all I got to worry about until it gets up to here, gets up about that 432 area, right? Hopefully. It gets up here where the top of this candle is. We'll wait and see here. But that trend line, I tried showing you that on NQ and it broke through it anyway. But you need to respect the top of the channel and the bottom. Now we have the median or diddling in the middle, right? I don't really worry about it as much. I try not to enter orders there just because it can go up the upper channel and the lower channel just as easy because it's in the middle, right? So I try to avoid doing that, but I don't. If I'm coming up through this channel, I could care less about that middle, diddling in the middle zone unless there's a line there. But these two, the upper and the lower, every time I'll be watching them. I expect them to reject or pause at that line every time. And you can see it. This wick, 2 wicks come right up to it. The one wick actually touched it and rejected off of it. So I give these, especially going up, going down too. They're both the same. I love these things. Part of this is part of the tools that come with your paid membership, right? So. Questions? What about you over there on the YouTubes? Anything on the Ticker Talks? Who's watching TikTok? Somebody got any questions over there? I wasn't lying, watching it. Miranda's in the lead. Oh, Dave is not here. All right. Looks like Miranda's going to walk home with the prize today, Dave. Dave, are you in here? I don't see him. Where's he at? Oh, he's out. He must have had to step out today. Lucky for you, Dave's not in the house there, Miranda. That's okay. You're number 1 in my book anytime, Miranda. You're much better than that Dave guy. The boomer. Thank you for joining, everyone. Franks, and thank you for sharing out on your social media. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follows also. All right. Real One followed us also. Thank you for people that are joining over there on TikTok. If you have any questions, feel free to type them into the chat box on your social media accounts. And another important thing is make sure you go to our website, American Dream Trading, .com. How's that? Okay. Let's see. All right.
All right, I'm done.
What's that?
You all have a good night. Have a good night, Mark.
All right, Chris. See ya. Did you end up green for the day?
Paper trading it? Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Paper trading 2
There you
minutes.
go. You're successful in paper trading. That matters, right? Shows that you maybe understand what's going on, huh?
Yes, sir. 13.97 now.
All
and
right.
I'm done.
Good job. People saying, what? You're congratulating me for making fake money? Yeah, you daggone right. Trading's not easy. Just because it's on paper. Actually, it's harder to trade on paper because of the way the mechanics are. But that shows that he's making good decisions. Did he have red trades? Probably, right? He probably lost money on some trades. But it's showing you that he's making good decisions, right?
Absolutely. But my losses were small, and my better decisions were bigger.
Good. Good. So you minimize your downside. That's good. That's how we build confidence. We learn how to chart, learn how to draw lines on our charts and respect the indicators and what they mean. And you learn by doing those things. So when it comes time to trade real money, you're a more confident trader. You'll have good lines on your charts and you'll be able to kind of trust those lines to a certain extent, right? It makes for more, you become bolder, right? You're not as scared, because scared money can't make money. I got 4 minutes to complete this TikTok puzzle that it doesn't want to load before I lose TikTok. All right, TikTok, so if you disappear all of a sudden, that's why. Trying to do the TikTok puzzle, but the puzzle's not loaded, it's spinning. So if you suddenly disappear in the next under 5 minutes, I didn't kick you out, TikTok did. All right, we're working on it. I reloaded it just to get it going. See if anything happens here. It's 20 till. NQ. Nope. Russell. Flat. ES. Flat. It's just like yesterday. Tried to give it a little bit of movement and then just flattened it out and said the heck with it. Which is fine. All right. I'm on. No, bump, 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 bump. Nothing. Anybody else see anything moving? Paid members? TikTokers? YouTubers? Facebookers? Kickers? LinkedIn earners? Instagram earners? Anybody see anything? Xers? You'll find us on all the social media, major social media networks, including Kicks. I never heard of that one before. So I come to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Coach said, oh, we're on Kicks. I'm like, what's that? It's another thing. We're also on, what's the main gaming one? Twitch. I keep forgetting to mention Twitch. We got any Twitchers over there today? I don't even have that one loaded up. So I'm sorry if you're on Twitch and you're asking questions or making comments. I don't see you. I don't even have it loaded up today. Sorry about that. Usually a handful of people over there on a daily basis, off and on, depending on what day of the week it is. All right, what else? Come on. Trying to get this TikTok puzzle to load. It just won't do it. Yeah, can't do it. Captain. All right. Well, TikTok, you may be about to get kicked out. Okay. Miranda there. Kick is like Twitch. Yes, it is. Yeah, I've looked at it. What's your question about the 200 MA? That is measures the last 200 candles on a chart. So if you're in a 1 minute chart, it would be the last 200 minutes worth of candles, right? 200 times 1 minute. If you're on a 2 minute chart, that would be the last 400 minutes worth of candles. It's still measuring 200 candles, right? It's a longer term trend line, right? And that is my blue line on my chart, right? Which is way up here. That's the 200 moving average. So over the last 200 time periods, candles, that was the average, which is way higher than it is now, right? It's way below average on the price. VWAP's volume weighted average price, that's the price everybody thinks it should be at based on volume. So And then you have the 9, measures the last 9 candles, the 21, which is kind of intermediate, measures the last 21, and the 55 is a mid-range one that measures the last 55 candles on your chart. And if you put these on different time frames, you'll see those lines move, right? So, well, anyway, TikTok, it ain't looking good for you. It'll be about time to wrap it up anyway. This puzzle thing here just doesn't want to load over here on my end. It's still spinning and thinking about it. I've had it show up at the last minute and work okay. All right, so. Yeah, I paid for my live data. Gotta have it to trade. All right. TikTok, you got any other questions for in case you get kicked off? It shuts this software, shuts it down. Hopefully it don't, but it might. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Can I throw in a purchase in here? Yeah. I am coming up onto a tough spot right here, though. So if you don't respect these lines, you can get wrecked pretty good, right? Will it break through that? It could. It's power hour, last 15 minutes of the trading day. ES still hasn't broke through its channel yet, right? And the Russell went up to the 200 and broke through, but then rejected off the... See, I would have thought it would have rejected off the 200. It actually went through it this time and rejected off the top of the channel, right there on that green line. That's the top of that channel I said earlier that you need to pay attention to. By the way, we are live here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. Coach is live from 9 to 11 each and every day, Monday through Friday. I'm live with the futures from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and Dawn has the aftermarket show over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. You can join live with an open mic and camera if you wish on that show. Every day they usually have a topic of some kind of thing that they're going to do that day. Some days they may not, but generally it's organized into what. But you can go over there and ask questions also starting at 5 o'clock in the evenings, Eastern Time. It usually runs between 5 to 6 or 5 to 6:30, depending on what kind of conversation they're in. Check that out. Tell Dawn you came from the future. It'll freak her out if nothing else. Probably take her a minute to figure out what you mean. Then she knows. She trades futures herself, so she knows all about futures. All right, this TikTok puzzle. Nope, network area. 1 minute, you're going to probably get kicked off TikTok. So nice having you here. We are live 3 times a day. Upon conclusion of this broadcast, each and every day, you can go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, and watch the replay and catch up on any other episodes you may have missed out on. So that's our youtube.com channel, American Dream Trading. Check that out. And while you're there, there's over 2,000 free videos for you to watch at your leisure. I would highly suggest you start with the 2-minute EWO trading strategy. So, anyhow, thank you. Check that out just in case TikTok disappears here shortly. And the puzzle piece is still not loaded. It's unbelievable. Anyway. So, according to this, you had about a minute before it does that. I still can't believe that our vet has not called us back. I don't understand. He must be doing surgery or something today. Don't know. That's just fine. Got out what I got this show out on the road anyway. Took care of that. So, I didn't even see anything. He's got this little chat thing too. You can send pictures back and forth. The vet. Pretty cool. All right. Well, they acknowledged receiving it anyway, so that's good. Sent some more pictures today. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You got less than a minute, TikTok, I think. I think still trying to spin around. All right. Well, I had 5 minutes to get that thing to come up, and it didn't pop up. And I even refreshed it a couple times there. So it is what it is. Thanks for being here, TikTokers. We'll be here tomorrow. Right now I just can't complete this puzzle piece, so it's going to kick me off saying I'm inactive. Even though you type in the chat and stuff. All right, NASDAQ's pulling back to that gold level, wants to hang out there. I don't know why, but it likes that line right here. A nice little gold level. Make it a little bit thicker. I'm gonna go up one thickness on that one there. Bang, bang. Okay, okay. So it's hanging out there. One last chance to try TikTok. Oh, the thing disappeared. There you go. TikTok got kicked off. Because this software just doesn't work good. At least on my end. All right, what else is going on? 10 minutes left, approximately left in the trading day. Any other questions? I don't see any. You see any? I don't see any. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you what, because I think the vet, well, wait a minute. I don't know what his hours are today. He may work late tonight. I don't know. He might have 7 o'clock tonight. Expect that, because usually they close at 4:30-ish, maybe. I don't know. So, waiting on a call back from them. Oh, is SPY going to dump? I don't know. Let's see. Let's chase that candle. Should we chase that candle? Probably not, huh? That's probably not a good idea. Is that what you're saying? Don't chase candles? What if I want to anyway? What's to stop me? Well, my order got rejected because I don't have enough to trade that many. All right? Keep forgetting this charged me the overnight rate. Look at that. Watch that. Bang. Look at that, how fast I was down money right there on that. That's why you don't chase candles, right? Boom. Oh, but it might pull back down. I got hopium. Well, you can hopium all you want. Yeah, you might get fortunate, right? And, well, I'm going to take profit. I'll just let it go down here and take profit. Don't limit your potential with using take profit. Highly recommend you don't use it. Yes, it's there. It can be used. A lot of traders use it every day. But why are you limiting your upside? You really only need to limit your downside. If you can sit here with your finger on the button and click it. And I understand if you got to walk away, right? You have your stops. But I don't even recommend walking away from active trade if you can help it. Now, if you're swing trading or whatever, that's purposeful, right? And you do have those things set most of the time. At least a stop loss, right? It limits if it pulls back how much you lose, right? So I can make my stop tighter, right? Give it less room to bounce around. Now the max I can lose is 300. Right now I'm down 37. Can I have it take the stop profit sooner? Yeah. How about, well, look at these candles. There's the body. Let me put my stop loss there. All right, so now I just went from, how much did I have down here? 7, just call it 800 bucks. Now I see these candles here, so I'm gonna put my take profit for 300 there. What happens when this thing shoots out down here, right? Now I give up $400 profit, whatever, $400 or $500. That doesn't seem to make logical sense, does it? Can I close this? Yeah, all I gotta do is click the X and get rid of that take profit, right? Not a big deal. I don't like take profit. I'm taking it off there. But my price hasn't moved. We'll see what happens. I'm chasing this candle and I'm losing money because of it. Don't do that, okay? Don't. The one thing to do is if you did make a mistake like that, you can rip the Band-Aid off, or you can get hopium, and hopium at least you break even or make a couple bucks. Now, the only thing that's going to make me sit in this trade is by knowing what's on the L2. And if my L2 isn't giving me any additional hope that I can talk to myself out loud about, and there's a big order at 624.50. Huh, look at that, that's right there. I'll stay here. I'll stay right there. Below where I bought it. Huge order, and there's other huge orders at 623s. So this is going to turn into a green trade. Watch. Just watch. Now, what's the problem with that L2? The problem is somebody can come in there and start dumping orders in the other way, and this thing gets shoot to the moon. Right now, it's playing games, telling me it wants to sell off, but that doesn't mean it will happen. Now I'm in profit, right? Big order at 222 right now. 222's right here. Bought it right here and right here. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Remember I said about to take profit? That was right here above this candle. So right here's that take profit area, right? That's where I had it if I'd have left it there. But right now I see 421s on my L2, signifying it may want to even pull down to about right down here somewhere. down to the bottom of these candles. We'll let it go. We'll see what happens. Up $112.50 because this pays $12.50 a tick. Every 2 ticks is another even dollar, right? So, depends on how many ticks. See that? There's $37.50. There's 75. There's $37.50. Okay. So, what happened to my L2? Mark, you said it was coming down to 422, 421. Yeah, I did say that. We'll see what happens, right? Even though this is power hour, we have less than, we have about 5.5 minutes to go here. Oh, what's that number? Oh, that's 423. Oh, there's 422. Huh. What else we got? What number is this? There's 421.5 right there where right here where this is at. That's 421.5. Is that what I said it was going to go down to originally? Oh, look at that big order for, ooh, look at it pull up. I just seen that. I seen that great big order in there and then it pulled up. So while I was getting a drink, I lost whatever I lost there. So that big order did touch that 421.75. There's only 1 tick off. I said 50. So close, right? Still wants to go down there. That stopped out a lot of people when it pulled back. There's no large significant order to the downside, believe it or not now. They pulled that order out. There's a 165 down there at 424.75, but that means that's going up instead of down. Come on, pull it down. Nope. See, this is the power danger power hour. It can go up just as easy as it can go way down. So anyhow, glad y'all could be here. Make sure you head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Look at the Dow shoot up. I don't even have the Dow listed up here. Look at the Russell getting its big thing here. Yeah, I know I'm in a trade over there. This paper ain't worried about it. There's a big candle on YM to the upside. So which one was I just in? ES. There we go. I was in ES. So ES is probably going to pop up because everybody else is too. And that one don't be left alone. And there it goes. Took it right off there. That stop loss worked. But anywho, glad you could be here as the market goes back up at the very last part of the day. Again, we're live 3 times a day. Coach is 9 to 11. I'm 2 to 4. And Don's on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, starting at 5. Well, from 5 to 6, 6:30 every day, Monday through Friday. Make sure you check it out. Tell her you said hi. Join the panel. You can also ask questions over there while you are at it. So thank you all for being here. Make sure anybody you come in contact between now and the end of the day, when your done day is done, that you try to be a positive influence on and leaving lasting positive memories with everyone you come in contact. Because you never know what's truly hiding behind that smile. All right, we will see you same time, same bat channel tomorrow. Goodbye.